Welcome to the WBC Arena. They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali. He stands 6'3" tall with a 78. And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. The Gypsy. This bout, all the talking has been. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Good left hook. Good-looking jab. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside and winning round after round.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Can they figure out the combination to this save?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
And this is a you hit me hard, a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards, going to need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Love that jab slick. Just keep us.
Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy.
Still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Then put it back on him this round. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round.
Just keep smart. Now don't want you to load up. Don't.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. Don't want to lose this fight, dear.
Come out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
And win the round. Get back behind the jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back.
There. You finish it. You get any time.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Just boxing.
There. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great. Jab.
That counter shot lands. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
Never gonna happen. If you've got a good jab, you've got a good reach. I know nobody could ever get past that jab.
These punches coming from every angle. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage.
There's a lot of weight there to give away, and if you give it away that way, you've got to use it to the maximum, because you've got to be smart. Every shot hurts. It's not about skill, it's more about power.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. It's all offense all the time. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Same again.
Now, it's a tough fight. And he's going to be confident.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him
On the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence, stop him in his tracks.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That counter shot lands. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. That hook doesn't score. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than just two.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they get to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Outward and win the round. I need you to put
sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so we can't figure you out.
so you're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind the jab. Basic. Just get your rhythm back and then we go again. Have you got complacent? The fight's up.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride.
Now you've let him back into it. That's a terrible round, that is.
Jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. Can't miss it. Great.
Ali, come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and print.
I don't want you to load up.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Take the round off.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? And now they're right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Come on, let him back into it. Get on this.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good round. Good.
Basic. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
There's the bell to start round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They both want the knockout. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
So one of these draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. And you know you're in there with a banger.
Whoa, Johnny! The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Did you see that? If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Incredible. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
This guy, you're much better. He's on your lead. Come on.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath back.
Have you got complacent? The fight's not up.
On to the 6th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran, the first fight.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do you do? You step back.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. Whoa, Johnny. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
3 shots, keep smart. Just the same again, don't shoot.
Good for fire. And you're going to be confident now. You've got to take that from which way. Go out, the first minute, stick around the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take
It's
off.
working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss them.
Get this boxing back together. Right, let's go.
Great round. You're getting your time in already. The right hand's good.
Take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe while you're stepping around.
Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about it. Let's fight.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That will do it. They want no more. And that is that. They surrender. This is over.